in the normal position, he's hanging upside down, seeing things from a different perspective, getting enlightenment through being his own unique self, walking his own unique path. In the reverse position here, as it's showing up at the beginning of October, there might be a little bit of not being able to see things from another perspective, a resistance, some doubt or fear of seeing things from the other perspective, or being caught up in what other people think. And with this new moon in Libra at the beginning of October, a real focus of that is to see things from the other person's point of view. So I'm going to encourage you, Sagittarius, to let go of any resistance that you might be having towards seeing something from the other's point of view. Now, whoever that other is, whether it's a spouse, a friend, co-worker, boss, someone that you're engaging with. Try to get over any resistance, doubt, or fear of seeing things from their point of view, or even just from a different point of view, because it's resisting and it's also blocking. Both of these are actually in reverse, and it's blocking this new heart energy that wants to come in for you. This is Ace of Cups. I call this card "My Cup Runneth Over." And this means cups are heart energy. It means new love, new passion, new creativity, new joy, really. And in the reverse position, it's saying that there's some block to that new heart energy that wants to come through. This is actually the universe handing you new love, new joy, new passion, new creativity, and aces are always beginnings. So there's this energy that wants to come through for you. Could be a deepening of love or a new phase of love or even just a new love. But the reason it's blocked is because you need to see things from a different point of view. And when you unlock that, that'll also unlock this card. So that's the opening of October for you, Sagittarius. Try to see things from a different point of view, and you might find that your cup runneth over, that there's new love available to you. Then I also see Six of Wands and Page of Cups here. This is a card of success, of victory, of recognition, of status. This is the rescuer card, the person who comes in on the white horse, and you can see he's got these victory laurels of success, and people recognize him as the person who saves the day. So this can be recognition and status in your work, or it could just be seen as the person on the white horse coming in. There's a lot of acclaim in this card, so that's also showing up for you. And then I see Page of Cups. This is a young person who is considering their own heart and what makes their heart leap. Sometimes I'll call this card infatuation. It's like being your teenage self and what your heart jumped at or what filled your heart. And it's an openness and willingness to consider your heart. What gives you love, what gives you pleasure, what gives you satisfaction, what fills your heart. So I want you to consider at the beginning of October, Sagittarius, what is it? Is there anything that's blocking new love coming to you? Try to think back to what made you feel young and energized when you were younger. What made you feel energized, full of love? What satisfied your heart when you were younger? Because that's what this card is about. Then in the middle of the month, there's some kind of tension that's going on. These cards here, both Five of Wands and Nine of Swords, you can see the tension inherent in both of those cards. This card has a lot of Mars energy to it. I call this card playing versus fighting, because you could see in the card there's 5 people who are either playing with these sticks or they could be fighting. And this is a very competitive card. It has to do with competition, sport, or open warfare. So this has a lot of that fire energy. It could be in the reverse position. It could be like non-willingness to fight or non-willingness to see the play aspect in things. It could mean like losing a competition. It's sort of a losing battle is what I'm getting here. In the upright position, it can sometimes be like the minor trivial things in life that kind of are just annoying, but something worth fighting for. In the reverse position, I'm getting for you that it's not worth fighting for. It's not worth fighting over. And it's because all it's going to do is zap your strength. The other thing here that I see with Nine of Swords in reverse, this is a card of too many thoughts. getting out of your own head. It's having tension and anxiety from overthinking things. So in the reverse position, I'm going to say it's saying, you know, let go of overthinking things. Maybe let go of any resistance you have to like keeping things in your mind. Like, for example, if you're overthinking things, you might have a hard time letting go of that. There's like doubt or fear, like if I don't overthink this, if I don't consider every detail, if I don't figure this out, I might not, you know, I might still be bound here. But I'm going to encourage you to let go of any thoughts that might be excessive, might be too many. Get out of your own mind. See if you can get into earth energy, fire energy, or water energy. Connect with your heart, connect with the nature or grounding, or connect with being active, doing action, fire energy, instead of being in your mind so much, because all it's doing in the middle of the month is sapping your energy. This is strength. And in the reverse position, it's saying that you're having a hard time accessing your own strength. You're having a hard time connecting with strength. You may be trying to force a situation through this Mars energy. The way that strength comes about is that it's through softness, through endurance, through fortitude. This is very much, you know, we talk about the strong heart or the courage of a lion. This card is about courageousness, having strength, facing your fears, enduring something. It's not about forcing the jaws of the lion open. She's able to open the laws of the giant, the jaws of the lion, because she's soft. And she coaxes them open. It's through patience, through endurance. So what I'm going to say in the middle of the month for you, Sag, is that participating in trivial fights or overthinking things only drains your strength. And it drains your vitality too. You're a naturally fiery sign. But sun is when things are integrated, when things are shining, when things are radiant, when things are, you know, connected, integrated, whole. And that's what creates this beautiful, joyful, sunny thing. In the reverse position, this is being affected. It's like your sun is being covered. It's like clouds in front of your sun. Your radiance is being dampened. Your vitality is being dampened, just like with strength here, because of this tension here that's going on mid-month. It says, you know, don't get involved in petty stuff. Don't get in the cycle of your head, like overthinking, oh, what did that person say? Oh, what did they mean? Oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? If you get too wrapped up in all the swords energy, which represents mind, thoughts, ideas, beliefs, it could really be draining on not only your strength, but your vitality as well, Sag. So don't get wrapped up in overthinking things, and don't participate in like little trivial, I'll call it like playthings. Like this is a little beneath you, Sag. It's just gonna drain your energy is all I'm saying. So try to remain in your own strength. Try to remain in your own vitality, your own natural radiance. The more you let go of this kind of stuff, the more these cards are going to correct. The more you're going to feel of your own strength, your own vitality, especially mid-month. And then towards the end of the month, Sag, I see that you've got 6 of Swords and 5 of Swords here. It's good, because what I'm seeing is you're letting go of some of these swords here. This is 9 of Swords. So you're able to let go more and more towards the end of the month is what I'm seeing. This means 6 of Swords means going from a stormy place to smoother, calmer horizons. So as you let go, you're able to take yourself to a place of peace. This card it's a card of recovery, of healing, of going to calmer horizons. And you can see that it could be you helping someone else out, or someone helping you out, or it could be you helping yourself. I get the sense, Sag, that this is you in this position. Now, whether this is you or someone else, like yourself or someone else in this position, that you're taking yourself away from all this turbulent water, chaos, problems, strife, to a place of peace by maybe just leaving the scene. Maybe it's by, you know, going somewhere calmer. But there's recovery, healing, going to somewhere calmer with fewer swords, fewer thoughts about it. You know, take a break from thinking about it is what this says. And then this also says, I'm getting the sunset in both of these cards. So whatever happened here, it'll have ended by the end of October. The sun will set on it. And there is wisdom to be gained from what had happened. So whatever happened in the middle of the month, the sun will be setting on it. And these swords represent ideas, thoughts, experience, knowledge that you can collect from whatever battle. This is the empty battlefield. I mean, this is a battle card too. So there may feel like some sort of battle going on mid-month. This is going to be the sun has set on it. The battle has dissipated. It actually works with this card of healing and recovery. And then this card reminds you to take away some thoughts, some new knowledge, some ideas from whatever happened. It's sort of like collecting the spoils of the battle, reaping the rewards, you know, collecting what knowledge there is to, it's learning from the lesson. And then this card here is Four of Cups with Queen of Coins in reverse. So what this is saying is Four of Cups is a card about like feeling bored, feeling like, is this all there is? There's focus on these three cups, but the world, the universe wants to give you, the divine wants to give you more love, something that is going to fill your heart. It's very much like this card. You can see in both of these, the universe is handing you this cup, which means heart energy, means love. And this card says, you know, there's more love to be had, but you have to receive it. You almost have to get out of this place. Sometimes I'll call this card a Rip Van Winkle card. You have to just look up for it. You have to get out of just looking within, being wrapped up with yourself, being wrapped up with how things are, how things have been. This can be like a very aloof, nonchalant, I'm bored kind of card. But you're missing out on the more that the world wants to give to you. And I'm really getting the sense that it has to do with this Queen of Coins person. She's not feeling wholly herself. She's in reverse. Usually this is an earth sign, so Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But it also could just be the archetype, or it could be someone with a Queen of Coins birth card, or it could be the archetype of the mother who is, you know, the Queen of Earth. So she usually holds things together. She's very down to earth. She's very practical. She's usually pretty good with kids and animals. So there's some way in which, you know, it may be that she wants to give you this love, Sagittarius, and you're just not seeing it. That's the sense I get because this hand is coming from her. I'm getting the sense that she's approaching you with love, but you're not having it. You're like, is this all there is? I'm bored. Like, what else is there? So you could increase your heart energy by receiving love from whoever this person is. This could also be a mother, an aunt, sister, someone who is in authority position, or someone who's very grounded, but you may not necessarily be seeing or wanting to receive the extra love from them. But I'm going to encourage you, Sag, to look up and be open, because there's more love coming at you. You almost just have to consider the fact that this new love can be yours. It will fill your heart. It'll make it run over. But unless you receive it, it's hard to access it.